Hi, my name is Shane Taylor. I'm the chef here at Greensboro Country Club. I have my son, Oliver Taylor. He's going to be my sous chef today, and we're going to teach you how to make brick oven pizzas at your house without a brick oven. First step in making this brick oven pizza at your house, is you need a really, really good dough. And I recommend making your dough fresh in house. It's going to give you the best crust and really help you get that brick oven experience. What we have here is our homemade dough that we're going to have the website post the recipe here. And we're going to roll this dough out. And we're going to start by having Oliver put down some bench flour. Alright. Lay that down there. So we're going to start pushing this out with our fingers. There's something that happens with this gluten in this dough if you overwork it. So sometimes you want to let it relax. Otherwise it gets tough on you and it'll be hard to get as thin as you need. And we're going to take this dough and really try to work out the thinness of it. Our dough, this is a very small pizza, right? What do you weigh the doughs out to?
I think it was 8
Yeah,
ounces.
8 to start out the first, but these are actually 5 ounces. We did cut them down, but if you want a big pizza like Oliver just said, that's about an 8-ounce pizza dough. This is like a personal size pizza. This is about 5. And this looks pretty good. You want to grab the pizza peel? And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of work this pizza on the back of my hands. They're nice and floured. I'm going to spread this out onto our pizza peel. And we're going to show you how to get this like a Neapolitan pizza. Nice. Okay, so what really makes this pizza perform like a brick oven pizza is the fact that we're going to get this skillet here real hot. A brick oven pizza gets up to 1,000 degrees. You'll never be able to achieve that in your oven at your house. It only gets to 550. And we really need to get to 1,000 degrees. So I have a cast iron skillet here. I'm going to drop this pizza dough in. We're going to cook it on one side, then we're going to go back, build our pizza, and then put it in the broiler, and that's going to achieve that really nice brick oven.
And melt the cheese.
That's right. So here we go. We're in the cast iron. This is a medium-high heat. And this thing is just going to take a little bit of time to cook, and it will fully cook from the bottom all the way through. And what we're looking for here is a nice crisp bottom. So as this dough begins to cook, you're really looking underneath and you want to see that brown, and you want to see, that's the bottom of the pizza. That's what it looks like when it comes out of the brick oven. So that's why we're really at 800, 900,000 degrees here. Really nice thing about this too is that you can cook this bottom piece of the pizza. You can set it on the counter. You can have it there for 3-4 hours until you want to make these pizzas and cook them off. So you can build them up for the kids. They can come over. They can all make their own pizza, and then you'll move it over to the broiler here in a second. And they cook so quick. It's really easy for the kids, and it's really not an inconvenience. So most of this dough is starting to change color. We can see there's still some bright patches. That's the stuff that hasn't cooked fully. We're going to allow that to fully cook, and then that's when we know we're done. And I just continue. I like to look at this bottom of this pizza because I want this thing to be perfect for me. I want to dry it out. I want it to get crispy. Now that color is pretty much changed throughout the pizza crust, I'm ready to take this off and set it aside for a little bit and build this pizza. All right, now that we have our dough nice and crispy, it came off of the griddle top, the cast iron skillet back there. We're ready to make the pizza. So Oliver, what do you got here? What is this called?
Mise en place. It's a French word for ingredients or supplies.
Your organization, nice. Chefs, huh? Like that. All right, so you're gonna build a pizza now, right? So what are you gonna do first?
Okay, so first, it's not a pizza without sauce unless it's cheese bread. So you gotta add a little bit in the middle, and then use your spoon and add around. Still leave an area so that you can grab it and still pizza. So next, we have 3 different cheeses.
Okay.
First,
You got your mozzarella, and that's a whole milk mozzarella. This is the one that's this is gonna be your ooey gooey melted cheese, right? This is the one we're gonna try to brown up and make it really nice and brick oveny, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that looks
bad.
good. And these other cheeses we're just gonna finish with, I think.
I'm scared to add too much cheese, so I add very little at a time.
All right, so what are we gonna do here with ingredients? What do we got? You're gonna do.
Okay.
You're
so-
pepperoni fan, I know that, right?
Yeah, this is all personal
You wanna do
preference. Go ahead. I like pepperoni and a bit of tomatoes.
Nice.
If you just want cheese, then you don't have to do this.
You love vegetables though too, right?
Some.
Just kidding. No onions, right? No onions.
No, I don't.
All right. Maybe just a little bit more cheese, and you ready to go cook this thing?
See you in the next frame.
Now that we have our pizza built, we're ready to achieve the second of the combination cooking methods of trying to achieve this 1,000-degree temperature to really get this brick oven pizza right. So what I have here, this is an expensive piece of equipment, but really all it does is function as a broiler. And you have this on your ovens at home, and that can get really, really hot and really get us to where we need to be temperature-wise. So I'm going to put this in here real quick while I kind of explain how you can do that at home. Your oven has a broil. You want to put that broiler on high, and you want to leave that door cracked just a little bit, and the broiler won't cycle on and off. It'll stay on, it'll get real hot, and it'll allow you to get this pizza where you want it. And this whole process here, this takes 4 or 5 minutes. It's not long at all. These pizza doughs, this recipe, this is a perfect recipe for this type of pizza. But the nice thing is you can make a big batch of this, portion it out in your 8-ounce, like Oliver was talking about, or your 5-ounce portions. Bag it up and put it in your freezer. We've got 10 or 15 pizza doughs just in our freezer. It's homemade pizza dough, and we pull it out and we make pizzas all the time. And there we are. That's our brick oven pizza. We're gonna go finish this thing off. Cool. All right, so now our pizza is out of the oven. Oliver, do the honors. Let's slide this thing. Nice. Ooh, that was awesome. All right, so we're gonna cut our pizza up now. I will do that with the knife here. We'll cut this in quarters. I hope you can get this shot of this pizza here, because you see the crust is nice and black and not blackened, but nice and toasted like you get from the brick oven. You can hear, I hope you can hear that too, the knife going through the crust, because it is crispy. It's just like you would get in a brick oven pizza place. All right, Ollie, what do we gotta do, man?
So now it is time for garnish.
Garnish? What? All right, can I do this?
Go ahead.
All right, I love it. All right, you want to do the basil?
Just
Yeah.
rip it.
Yeah, go for it. I love this. I'll do the other Parmesan too.
Ow.
I'm excited. Oh yeah. That's nice. I'm Shane. This is my son Oliver. We're two chef tailors, and this is our brick oven pizza. Enjoy. I got this.